we are here once again, finding ourselves in exactly the same position that we have been in for two separate videos that I have already made, where we kind of just discussed the fact that Roblox have very recently got exposed by a YouTube channel known as People Make Games. So very quickly, please help me out by leaving a like on this video and also please subscribe. I suppose we are just going to settle for saying that they exposed Roblox because I don't really know how else to word this other than saying that they basically did a lot of digging and a lot of investigating into some of the most concerning areas of Roblox, and probably 90% of this stuff is things that I most certainly hadn't given any thought to prior to watching both of the videos that they made about Roblox. And I just want to get this out of the way because when all is said and all is done, I will always make sure to mention that Roblox is not a genuinely bad platform or company, and despite what some people might think or say, I know, and I'm very sure many other people also know, that Roblox cares. Long story short, they care. I promise you they do care, and even if they accidentally do something wrong or if they do something that the majority of the community dislikes, sure, that one thing was bad, but before I say anything else, I just need people to look at the bigger picture here and realize that overall, I don't hate Roblox, and Roblox as a whole is not bad in the slightest, and most definitely not as bad or as evil as many people make them out to be. Now, like I said, I've already talked about both of those videos in two of my own videos so far, where I basically just give everyone a basic understanding of what the exposing videos contained and also my own opinion on everything so far. But this time, I want to take a moment to talk about the reaction from the community, purely because it wasn't something I had even bothered looking into, because after watching the videos, I had genuinely just assumed that everyone would collectively share the same opinion that Roblox really needs to start taking these issues seriously and possibly even end up responding to the videos created by People Make Games. And I kept that same mindset after reading a few of the top comments that also agreed with the videos, but after seeing a tweet from the RTC yesterday, I realised that this doesn't seem to be the case, because that tweet said, although the community feels mixed on the subject of this People Make Games video, some people are starting to notice problems in the viral video. The video specifically focuses on a section where they compare limiteds to gambling. As such, many feel the video needs improvement in certain areas. However, in the video, most agree that the majority of the video's points are valid. What are your thoughts? And then they later mentioned in a reply to someone else that most people disagree as they think it's an extreme comparison. So I guess I technically did mention this myself in the first video that I uploaded about this entire situation, because I remember talking about how the videos do contain some very good points, and the research that clearly went into creating them was incredible and very obvious, but at the same time, I can also acknowledge that the videos do contain some flaws. I mentioned that in my first video, which I personally think is to be expected, considering the people or the one person behind creating those videos clearly is not a Roblox player, which means that they are definitely not going to be too familiar with what it's like to actually be in the Roblox community, like me, like you guys. And also, they obviously are not going to see Roblox the way that we see Roblox. So keeping that in mind, I just don't think it's abnormal to pick out a few flaws in those videos. But the fact that the RTC mentions one problem specifically that people seem to be pointing out, and that one problem is apparently that the videos had been comparing limited items on Roblox to gambling. Out of everything that those videos mentioned, I really don't think that section of the video is where the problem lies. Sure, if I hadn't watched the videos for myself and if I had only seen people talking about what the videos had been saying and nothing more than that, like if I saw the Roblox community discussing this random channel making videos about comparing limiteds to gambling, I absolutely would have seen a problem with that. Like, I wouldn't agree with it in the slightest. But after watching the videos for myself, which I think everyone should also be doing to, I guess, form your own opinions about this, I was able to take in everything that this person was saying, and with all of the concerns and worries raised about the limited market on the platform, despite me never thinking once about any of those things, I can say I still agreed and also disagreed with some parts of the video, and I do think it's quite an extreme comparison, but I don't think it's like 100% ridiculous to say something like that. Of course, I can and I will acknowledge that not everyone is going to think the same way that I do, and I am well aware that everyone has their own opinions. I just think there comes a point where it's necessary to draw a line between letting people think what they want to think and letting everyone stick to their own opinions, which in a small way should always be a thing, versus making sure people do not disregard genuine and very real concerns over things like this. I don't really know what else to say regarding this. Like, obviously I 100% understand where people are coming from, and I get why they disagree with some of the things that People Make Games has said about Roblox, and I understand why they are upset about these videos being made, because whilst I do think the videos contain things that are worth listening to, I also think both of those videos tended to pin Roblox in a very negative light, and sometimes that would be very unfairly, and especially for the few things that they have almost zero control over. So overall, it comes across as just, I think, very bittersweet, because I both agree and disagree with the videos, and I also agree and disagree with the reaction of the community. But now that I know some people apparently seem to be against the exposing videos against Roblox, I want to know what you guys think of them as well. So whether you agree or disagree with them, please tell me in the comments your thoughts on both of the videos. So one more time, please make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe, because I will always appreciate love and support that you guys give me, and you know what, it helps me out a lot. But what do you guys think of Roblox getting exposed, causing some drama within the community? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.